So we just opened a short trade on Rolls-Royce. Not the greatest price, I must say. We opened at 109.75. We wanted it to hold there. It's kind of above an invalidation point. 114.65 is a little bit higher than I'd want it to be right now. My stop's at 118.4. So if there is a stop hunting situation, I will not get caught out. But if I genuinely am going to lose big time and the trend is changing in this one, then 118.4 is where I'll get cut out, and I should be happy with that. And I'll lose money on that. About £334 based off our risk. Right now we're down about £194. You just add £20 fees to our current P&L figure. And things aren't looking too great, but we'll keep you updated with the trade in the meantime. I'm in between a class and the charts, and I'm hoping that this will break down big time on the markets falling. Sell the news kind of event of this vaccine. Let's see how it goes. Keep you updated. Peace. So we're still in the Rolls-Royce trade. It seems that we needed it to be below where we opened by close to consider holding overnight. Right now shares are at 114 and things aren't looking great for us. We might end up closing just a little bit before close. Our stop's still at, let's just pull it up, 118.4. So right now we're down about £181 and we could be down the max, which is around 334. I'm adding £20 because that's fees involved roughly. And the current price to buy back right now, 114. Shares on the charts front seem to be in a tight chop. We need it below this 112 level at the very minimum to even consider holding this. Or if we see it start moving 115 and beyond, we're probably going to close our position. So I'll update you as things progress, but it's likely that we're going to lose money for this session, but it's okay. We had a real nice potential trade that we were trying to get on a company called Cineworld. We wanted to short them at 68 on bid, which is the sell price. That's what you short at. But it seemed that they only went as high as 66. Now they're at 46. So that would have been a mega trade. The problem is it shows here they went to 67, but the shares were actually something like 64 against 65. The spread hadn't adjusted. So we're not having a great day, but you have some days like this. Glad we can document some of these. Let's see how the session turns out. About an hour and 18 minutes left. I'll keep you updated. Just a quick update. We were waiting for this end of day kind of flush where you get sellers, the index moves down, these guys move down alongside. We were stuck down a fair bit whilst the price was at 114 odd pence per share. Now we're actually in the money. Wow, we are up £12, nothing special. But I didn't expect to be up on this trade, but that's the beauty of waiting until the last couple of minutes. If your setup is still intact, why are you going to close just because you're down? No. Now look, we're up money and things are looking good. What I'll do is I will update you on how things go. Actually, if you want to watch this, you can watch this dip. It is not looking pretty for Rolls-Royce shares. But I think the next clip will probably be where we close. We might end up losing money. This is a fast mover, but things are looking good for once. Catch you guys in a bit. So we closed about a minute before the market had closed. We expected to lose money. Things turned out a little bit in our favor with the setup turning bearish. The only problem is we weren't willing to hold it overnight. There's far too much vol on this one. And it's 108 to buy back now. We got 107.55. And as the first trade of the series, at least we made money. That's nice. We opened 3,636 shares short at 109.75 pence. Only really made 2 pennies. We had a bit too much risk on this one. The timing was wrong. I mean, I'd expected to have like a 20-30 point flush based off the vol scenario I was playing out. Turns out what I was predicting end of day based on my model was only 7 pennies. And we were already down. So that was about 2 pence for us. Not great. Not great at all. But the beautiful thing is that we made money for our first trade, which is nice. Doesn't really mean much, but at least we can go sit back, relax, knowing that things have ended all right and the market closed a little bit higher. I'm just upset that I took way too much risk for this position, risking to 117. But the probability of it playing out was much higher, in my opinion. That's why you saw during the last half an hour, if you look at the price action, you saw that dump. And people are telling me, why do you think? Well, it's very long to explain, but that is what happened. It just didn't happen to the degree I expected, so I had to close my position, although I think these guys could go a little bit lower. The indexes, the UK's one, FTSE 100, largest group of 100 companies by value. That is powering on strong. That's inversely correlated on the day, at least, to most of the other indexes. So these guys, there's no guarantee that they could continue to fall lower. And they've already been battered about, 20% in the day from the gains they had. They closed up 8%. It's a very dangerous one to trade. We should have really had better ranges. But nevertheless, we netted, just to clarify, it's a 79.99. We minus £20 fees, so we made about 60 pounds. Yeah. So our account's at £10,067.24. So yes, we are up, but we did spend a lot on this trade in terms of time. I think it was 4 hours. So nothing special. But I will catch you all in a future trading session. I've been Rahimikia of quantiumresearch.co.uk. And as we always say, until next time.